Alrighty then. Exploration. Yeah, I'll use the move buttons to move. That's fine. Mouse wheel. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's so far so normal. Well, hoppers. That's awesome. Ooh, a chest. Give me that.
And so I shall.
Yes, you shall. That's right. Wedding clothes. Alright. Don't even get a thing. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's one of these stupid Ultimate Edition thingies. I thought I disabled all of them, but apparently you still get one. Ah, well. At least that's a good one, because I literally cannot use it for a long time, so it's fine, it's not cheating. Oh, come on, why do I have to get naked first? Ooh, look at that. Respectable, but look at that. Health potions, yeah, definitely want those on the quick bar. And then accidentally press them all the time. Or I do the Skyrim thing and just keep them. And never use them because I might need them later and then the game is over and I didn't use any of them and I have 3,000 of them. I think there was a button so I can highlight if there's anything interesting around me. Actually, I like walking around like this. Let's see, is there anything? Yeah, it's tab. Okay, so that's good. It's like detective mode in Arkham games or something.
Good morning, my son. It's your big day.
Good morning, Dad.
Oh, I wish your mother could have been here.
Why today? Just because my betrothed is early.
I'm sure they sent your betrothed early for good reason. The Elder took it in stride, at least. Maybe trouble was brewing at the High Ever alienage, or the family didn't want your betrothed traveling later in the season. Whatever the reason, I paid the dowry, the Chantry issued the permit, and everything worked out fine.
It's a valid cause for concern, honestly. When you travel in Season 3 or Season 4, then usually something very big and bad happens, like Red Wedding or something, so... That was a terrible joke. I do some self-flagellation later. You paid a dowry for my bride?
There's a lot to arranging marriages. Probably the biggest factor is deciding which spouse travels to which alienage. One side gets new blood and a new face, and the other side loses a family member. The dowry helps to even things out.
That seems like a very imbalanced trade if you ask me, but alright. I am not an elf in an alienage. Tell me about my bride, yeah, that would be nice.
Sierra? She's from a good family in High Ever. Their eldest daughter. She's a veritable genius at crafts, so I'm told. And yes, she's quite pretty. I knew you'd ask, so I thought I'd save you the trouble.
I mean, so who did the Elder find for Saurus?
I don't know. I haven't met the girl. You should go and see for yourself if you're curious.
I will.
You'll do well, son. Think of this as a blessing, not an obligation. All right, time for you to go find Saurus. The sooner this wedding starts, the less chance you two have to escape.
He is truly my father. He pierced through my veil of deceit instantly. Hey. Small chance is still a chance, though.
Still have your mother's smart mouth, I see. Oh, one last thing before you go, son. Your martial training, the swordplay, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed.
Why? Come on. She'll find out sooner or later. You can't hide that very well.
Later? Definitely later. We don't want to seem like troublemakers after all. Adaya made that mistake.
Oh, come on. The humans who killed her made a bigger one. Yeah, that's... I figured at this point. She was a clever rogue, though.
Yes, that she was. Take this. Your mother would have wanted you to have it. It's the very least I can give you as you start your new life. Go on, then. I still have some things to do, and Saurus is no doubt waiting for you.
Ooh, what did we get? No! You said there was a prophet. Okay, received lost laws best we could. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can read that. I just keep it on the screen a little bit. You can pause it. Dyer's boots. +1 willpower, +1 armor, -1 fatigue. I'm not sure what any of this means. I don't remember. We'll be fine. Probably. Cool. So that's it. Basically no second start, huh? Yeah. Kinda not surprising, honestly. You gotta check, you know. Met heard of many people that lived in a house for years before they realized they had an attic. Oh, yeah, that's the tap button working. Drunk elves. That's good.
There once was a woman, she lived in the sea. I didn't love her, but I think she loved me. I brought her diamonds, rubies, silver, and gold. But all she wanted was to be safe from the cold. She begged me to catch her, convinced me I should.
What?
I promised her a house, all gray stone and wood. We made love in the sea. We made love on the shore. I was just there for playing, but she wanted more. But there's one small problem, you see. I can't grant her wish. My wife gets suspicious when I come home smelling like fish.
Oh, god damn it. This. Okay, I'm out. Goodbye. That was the last episode of them. No, just kidding. Oh, this guy, I like him. Can I take him in my party?
Good afternoon, my friend. What's a good word?
Collecting in the wedding presents.
We thought that,
We thought cash would be better. It spends easier.
Right.
Yeah,
we gathered up, 30 bits. That's a pretty good wedding present for anyone.
That it is. Much better than a present, yes?
Come on, I was kidding. Absolutely, thanks, boys.
You is quite welcome. Hooray for the groom!
I like these guys, though. They're cool. Ugh. Fly sounds. Why do you put fly sounds in your game? I don't care if it's more immersive. I don't want fly sounds in my ear. Elf man. Elf woman.
We're all happy for you
I
in
still
Source.
see it.
That's great.
Whenever
You
I
should
look, I
thank the
just see the
maker
mother.
for your good
The mother
fortune.
was far more delicate.
Will do.
It's the same sort of nose, you must admit that. The breeding shows.
Oh, there you go again with breeding. We're not horses, you know.
Of course not, but bloodlines are important, that's all I'm saying.
I think the whole notion is ridiculous.
Well, you've got the freedom to think so. You come from good stock.
Ah, dude. Come on.
Well, it's the lucky groom himself. Hello, dear.
Now, love, he probably doesn't remember us.
Oh, of course. I'm Dilwyn, and this is Gethon. We were friends of your mother's. We haven't seen much of you since... well...
Give me a second, actually, my recording is a bit loud. What can you tell me about my mother?
Your father still doesn't speak of her, does he?
Adiah was beautiful, and full of life, and a bit wild.
She wanted you more than anything. It's sad she never got to see you all grown up.
We just wanted to see you today and express our good wishes.
Any friend of my mother is a friend of mine.
It means the world
Obviously.
to us to see you
Come
happy.
on.
We've saved a bit of money for this day. We'd like you to have it. To help start your new life.
I'm very honored. Thank you so much.
Make her bless you.
Holy... That's a bit more than the other guys.
I see Shiani's celebrating already.
Yeah, apparently. Well, you know. It's a wedding. Party hard. Would be better.
Hurry up. Waiting around won't make it any easier.
Kitty cat! Can I pet the pet? Can I pet the... Cat, there's
These
a
axles hold, we can make it
there's a
in a
rat
few
right.
days.
Cat, there's a rat right there. Cat, don't meow at me. Catch the rat. Look at that, or squirrel, or whatever this is. Whoa, leash. Okay, never. Alright, the rats are bigger than you, so I understand why you're not doing your job. Don't worry, it's fine. You don't get hazard pay for these rats. Jesus Christ.
Waiting around won't make it
This
any
is
easier.
a veritable dog. Look at this. Oh wait, this is the dog. The squirrel behind it is the dog. And the dog in front is a dog.
Many blessings, young one. We hope to stay for the celebration, but we must be off.
You're not staying for my wedding?
I wish we could.
The human who owns our building has decided to sell it for storage space. We can't afford to live anywhere else here, so we're leaving Denerim.
That sucks. Why can they do that? Oh no.
The Ostagar ruins. The army camp there is calling for laborers.
We wanted to look for work in High Ever.
But that's just not possible.
Why not?
Moving to a different alienage isn't easy. Travel and bribes cost money. Humans are a suspicious lot. I've heard the ones in High Ever are worse than here.
You could stay at our place for a while.
All three of us in one room with you, your father, and your new wife. Are you crazy?
What my husband
Seems
means
like a
is
party.
you're very generous, but we don't need charity to solve our problems.
I mean, you should definitely learn to let others help you.
Goodbye indeed.
Oh, don't be such a bitch.
Wait, can I talk to you a moment?
Sure?
I apologize for my parents. They're too proud to accept help, much less ask for it. My parents will labor in the army camp, and they'll expect me to do the same, but I don't like the idea of being surrounded by human soldiers who haven't seen a woman in months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I'd be worried too. Not even just because she's an elf, but it's just in general that's a bad idea. At least in those times, you know. Can't be too careful. And I have a bad feeling about this whole situation, alienage anyway.
I would, but my father would have to believe I have a future here.
Who the hell would take point 4? Jesus Christ. Good point, enjoy entertaining yourself. Jeez, let me talk to him.
Really? Alright, if you think that will help.
I mean, I'm not good at being an evil character, so that's the thing. Okay, let's do this. Let's talk him out of stupid ideas.
Hello again. Isn't your wedding soon?
Yes, it is.
My daughter?
I think I have a way that she can stay here.
I don't take advice from children, nor do I plan to split up my family. Now excuse me.
I'm not speaking for myself. We're just gonna let her become a comfort.
That's unusual. I'm listening.
She should stay with my father?
I see. He'd shelter and provide for my daughter?
Definitely.
I don't know. What do you think,
Definitely.
love?
I'm
Well,
not
she'd
bluffing.
be among family. When we've made enough, we can return.
And you, child?
Your will, Father.
That's my girl.
Wow.
Very well. First she'll help us be away, then return to stay with your family. Thank your father for me.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't like this guy at all. Holy moly. I probably should tell my dad. Hey, you have a roommate now. Sorry. That's why he never lets us out of the house. Hey,
Don't you have a wedding to prepare for?
Listen, I brought you in on an obligation for the next 12 to 15 years.
Nessa? I thought her family was leaving for the army camp.
Yeah, just think of the possibilities. She's not bad looking. Oh my god. You can be a real sleazeball, can't you? Just think of what the humans would do to her.
Suppose she can stay. She is family after all, and if we don't stick up for each other, who will?
You're a good guy.
Very well.
You're a good guy. You understand stuff. You're a good guy. I'm so glad I didn't take pick 4. Oh my god. I see. We can be real bad. We can be real bad people. Oh, there's a house. Let's go in there. Why not? Is that steel, by the way? 30 fighting. I always fight dirty. Ooh, books. Brief explanation of Ferelden culture. That might actually be helpful. The Fereldans are a puzzle. As a people, they are one bad day away from reverting to barbarism. They repelled invasions from Tevinter during the height of the Imperium with nothing but dogs and their own obstinate disposition. They are the coarse, willful, dirty, disorganized people who somehow gave rise to our prophet, ushered in an era of enlightenment and toppled the greatest empire in history. There are a few things you can assume safely in dealing with these people. First, they value loyalty above all things, beyond wealth, beyond power, beyond reason. Second, although they have nothing in their entire country which you are likely to think at all remarkable, they are extremely proud of their accomplishments. Third, if you insult their dogs, they are likely to declare war, which is fine. And finally, the surest sign that you have underestimated the Fereldans is that you think you have come to understand them. Empress Celine the First of Orlais, in a letter to her newly appointed ambassador to Denerim. So they don't like us very much, do they, huh? Yeah, but if you insult dogs, you kind of deserve it anyway. Although, you know. Don't call my dog a bad dog. I'm the one who called my dog a bad dog if we did bad things.
What are you doing here? You should be getting ready for your wedding.
I am ready. I have clothes on. I even have boots on. Like, I could have not have boots on, but I do have boots on, so I'm like Lord of the dance.
What are you wasting those moments in here for? Shoo!
Oh, come on. Let me buy
Still here? Shoo! Go get married.
Alright. Everyone's very interested in me getting married, dude. Ooh, these are some not so pretty pants. Ooh, cabbage.
As you desire.
You have acquired a health poultice. I'm pretty sure I had these before, though. Make some poison. Toxin extract in the flask. Neat. I am sure this will come in handy. It's poison. So.
I'm the Puppet King. I have a million knights.
I'm King Merrick. You are dead, dead, dead.
She's very straightforward. She won just because the other guy is dead. Doesn't matter if he has a million puppets. Also, what do you want to do with a million puppets? You can scare someone to death, but that's it. Alienage tree. Tree of the people. Mostly the old ways are gone. Each generation forgets a little more of the old tongue, a little more of the traditions. And the few things we keep become simple habits, the meaning long since faded. So it is with the Ven and the Nal, the tree of the people. Every alienage has one, I'm told. Or they used to. When I was a little girl, my mother told me the tree was a symbol of Arlafun, but not even she knew more. Keeping the Ven and Dal is just a habit now. Many cities have let theirs wither and die, and chopped them up for firewood. No great loss. Arafia, Haren of the High Aberalian. I like the world building so far. Hey, Saurus.
Well, if it isn't my lucky cousin. Care to celebrate the end of our independence together?
I mean, hell yes.
Are you insane? Where would you go?
Into the woods to live with the Dalish elves?
Yes?
Remember your father's stories about happy wood elves living far from humans? Valendrian calls them Dalish.
Not that we'd know where to find them. Besides, why would you run?
Apparently your bride's a dream come true. Mine sounds like a dying mouse.
Maybe you'll get a cage? What? I want to say that just to see how you react. Let's go. Maybe you'll get a cage for a wedding present.
That's terrible.
It is.
Let's go introduce you to your dreamy betrothed before you say I do.
Alright, will do. Dalish elves. I took the road north from Val Royal towards Navarra with a merchant caravan. A scant 2 days past the Elysian border, we were beset by bandits. They struck without warning from the cover of the trees, hammering out wagons with arrows, killing most of the caravan guards instantly. The few who survived the arrow storm drew their blades and charged into the trees after our attackers. We heard screams muffled by the forest and nothing more of those men. For a long silence, the bandits appeared. Elves covered in tattoos and dressed in hides. They looted all the supplies and valuables they could carry from the merchants and disappeared back into the forest. These, I was informed later, were the Dalish, the wild elves who lurk in the wilderness on the fringes of settled lands, preying upon travelers and isolated farmers. These wild elves have reverted to the worship of the false gods and are rumored to practice their own form of magic, rejecting all human society. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Genitivi. What's with these names, though? There's a bagger.
My lord, can you spare a coin for a man down on his luck?
Tell me your story first.
I worked on the docks, living day to day, never knowing if my family would go hungry. The humans always left us the dangerous work, in the high beams of the warehouses or in the water. I was rigged up, cleaning the side of a ship, when it drifted against another and my legs were crushed between.
Ow. What did they do?
The human foreman had me hauled out and dumped in an alley. My sons didn't find me until day's end, so now I live on the charity of those who don't even have enough for themselves.
That is horrible. You're pathetic. Rent yourself out as a table or something. Holy shit. These answers are so harsh and funny. I kind of want to be a bad guy just to use them. Holy crap.
May the Maker's eyes look down with love on your day.
Thank you. That's one bit. It's one proper bit thing. That's
hey,
fine.
You're gonna be late for your own wedding.
Probably. It won't start without me. That's also true.
What if you're wrong? How terrible that would be. The groom is supposed to be handsome and caring, and definitely not late. Only humans don't care about being respectful.
This kid has a face of a 40-year-old man. Where did you hear that?
Father said it this morning when my brothers didn't want to get out of bed. He said they were acting like lazy humans.
I'm sure your brothers aren't that bad, are they?
Yes, they're pretty lazy.
Yeah, I mean, many people are in their puberty years. Adolescent
So you
years,
landed
sorry.
yourself a pretty little prize, did you? Excuse me if I don't congratulate you.
Okay. What is your problem?
You, strutting around like you're the king of Ferelden. Your father has the money to get you a great match. Meanwhile, what did I get? A fat old man who smells like the docks and wouldn't know what to do with a woman even if he was sober.
I feel ya. Nothing worse than someone who can't get you off. I mean, that sounded like what she was complaining about. Sorry? Life's like that sometimes.
Don't give me your pitiful reassurances. Spoiled brat.
That wasn't a reassurance, that was a meaningless platitude. Very different. Very different. It's like answering a question with a grunt. It's just non-committal. It's alright.
Let go of me! Stop, please!
Oh,
it's a
come
party, isn't it? Grab a whore and have a good time. Savor the hunt, boys. Take this little elven wench here.
What a...
So young and vulnerable.
Touch me and I'll gut you, you pig.
Please, my lord. We're celebrating weddings here.
Silence, worm!
Oh, damn.
I know what you're thinking, but maybe we shouldn't get involved.
Or maybe we should get involved. Come on. Objection noted. Now get out of my way.
Fine. But let's try to be diplomatic, shall we?
What's this? The two grooms come to welcome me personally.
I'd welcome you getting what you deserve.
Do you have any idea who I am?
A dude with round ears and no knife. Probably. Oh! And down he goes!
Are you insane? This is Varn Orion, the Earl of Denerim's son.
What? Oh, Maker.
That's not good. Maybe his father should have taught him better manners.
You've a lot of nerve, Knife Ears. This'll go badly for you.
Just call me Knife Ears.
Oh, I really messed up this time.
It'll be all right.
Totally different
He
dude
won't
that
kill
just
anyone an
carried
elven woman
away.
took him down.
I hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Oh, they're both pretty.
Looks like the Jarl's son started drinking too early. Well, let's not let this ruin the day. This is Valora, my betrothed.
Not mine, oh god.
I am lucky to finally see you with my own eyes.
I'm sure the two of you have a
They're
lot to
both
discuss.
quite pretty, I think.
Well, here we are. Are you nervous?
Yeah. I was until I saw you. Nah, not really.
I was nervous on the trip down, but now that I'm here, I'm looking forward to what's next.
Wedding night! How do you feel about moving to Denerim?
It was hard to leave Highever, but your father's matchmaker spoke highly of you, and rightfully so. Denerim itself seems friendlier than Highever. Perhaps because it's so large that humans take less notice of us.
Might be.
Uneventful, thankfully. The trade caravan we accompanied had little of value. I think that kept the bandits away.
Well, let's leave them to prepare.
Yes, of course. I'm sure they have a lot to do.
We'll see you two in a bit. Don't disappear on us.
Or we'll hunt you down.
Holy shit, that wasn't even a
Look
laugh.
now, but
Oh,
we have
no.
another problem.
Oh, this is not good. Is it Vaughan? Has he returned?
Another human just walked in.
Oh.
Could be one of Vaughn's or just a random
Oh,
troublemaker.
hey! Definitely troublemaker.
Either way, we need to move him along before someone does something stupid.
Right. Let's just kill him. I don't think you can. Ever. Let's go talk to him.
Let's do this quickly.
Why not? There. Right, there's the gate. Oh no, that's the wrong gate. Sorry. There was a 50% chance and I buggered it up, so. Yeah, no, such is life. Who are you?
There's the man of the hour. How are you, Soris?
I'm well. Have you met my cousin? He's getting married today, too.
Not formally, no. Blessings to both of you lucky grooms.
Thank you?
There's something you should know, Soris. My brothers won't be coming. They left to find the Dalish, you see.
You mean the elves who still live in the woods?
Unfortunately, yes. Even
Why,
Alarith swears
unfortunately?
that Dalish elves saved him on his way to Denerim. Nonsense.
Alarith the shopkeeper?
Indeed. He told my brothers that when he was fleeing his homeland, he found the Dalish. Or they found him. I don't really remember.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. They were probably just taken in by another old story. Theodore, it was great seeing you. I'm sure your brothers will show up in a few days, embarrassed and hungry.
I hope so. I should go. Best wishes to you both.
Seems like a dangerous road to travel though, so big props to them for trying.
Good day. I understand congratulations are in order for your impending wedding.
Why are these answers so mean? Let's talk impending beating. Yeah. We have business here, human.
I do. I believe,
Human.
however, that I may have already found what I was seeking.
Oh, that's good. And what might that be? The rat, probably. It's like a darkspawn, maybe.
That is my business.
Yeah, then you'll be leaving, I assume.
I'm sorry, but I have no intention of leaving.
Please leave.
And I refuse yet again. Now what?
God damn, he called me out so hard right there. Maybe we can compromise.
Keeps his composure even when facing down an unknown and armed human. A true gift, wouldn't you say, Valendrian?
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It is good to see you again, my old friend. It has been far too long.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I was hardly forthcoming, and for that I apologize.
May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden.
He is a Grey Warden. Well met, Duncan.
And you, lad.
But my question remains unanswered. Why are you here, Duncan?
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Cailan summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the Darkspawn horde alongside his armies.
Yes, I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding. Two, in fact.
So I see. By all means, attend to your ceremonies. My concerns can wait for now.
Very well. Children, treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
All right.
Please,
chill.
do not let me interrupt further. We shall speak more later.
Will do, Duncan. Will do. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Again, I'll keep it up on the screen if you want to read it. Next one. Darkspawn. There you go. Valendrian!
Oh,
Sorry, I don't know
Source.
what came over me.
There you are. I was afraid you'd run off.
No, I'm here. Fellow groom in tow.
Good. I'm so pleased to finally do this.
It looks like everyone's ready.
Well, I mean, at that point you're getting excited.
Perhaps it won't be so tragic after all.
Friends and family, today we celebrate not only this joining, but also our bonds of kin and kind. We are a free people. But that was not always so. Andraste, the Maker's prophet, freed us from the bonds of slavery. As our community grows, remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other.
Thank you, Valendrian. Now let us begin. In the name of the Maker who brought us this world, and in whose name we say the chant of light, My lord, this is an unexpected surprise.
Sorry to interrupt, Mother, but I'm having a party, and we're dreadfully short of female guests.
My lord, this is a wedding!
If you want to dress up your pets and have tea parties, that's your business. But don't pretend this is a proper wedding. Now, we're here for a good time, aren't we, boys?
Just a good time with the ladies, that's all.
Let's take those two. The one in the tight dress and... Where's the bitch that bottled me?
Over here, Lord Vaughn!
Let me go, you stuffed shirt son of a...
Oh, I'll enjoy taming her. And see the pretty bride.
What do we do?
Punch them? I mean, at this point, run?
Ah, yes. The uppity runt that thinks he's worthy of speaking to me. Don't worry. I'll return whatever's left in time for the honeymoon.
I'll kill you?
I live in fear.
You should.
Back to the palace, boys.
Seems to me it's not that free of...
Are you alright?
It's depressing. Are they alright?
Vaughn took Shiani, Nessiara, Valora, and the rest of the women in the wedding party back to the palace. The Elder is talking to Duncan, that Grey Warden. Everyone is getting upset.
Rightfully so. Of course they're upset.
Me neither. We should see if we can help. They're by the tree.
God darn. Yo, drunken boys. Get the squad together. Nice, thank you.
Please, all of you, listen. I know you are upset, and with good reason. But there is nothing we can do right now.
He's right. Running after them will just make matters worse.
So we do nothing. They took my sister.
Of course he thinks he'll get away with this. He did before, probably. He'd go after him.
Normally I'd counsel patience. Unfortunately, stories about the Arl's son and his appetites are most disturbing.
Then we need to do something now.
What can we do? We're talking about the Arl's palace. Even with the Arl and his knights gone, it'll be guarded.
Elder, may I offer a suggestion? I work inside the palace. I could sneak one, perhaps two others in through the servants' entrance. Nobody will notice an extra pair of elves looking around.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm with you, of course. But if we run into trouble, we won't be able to talk our way out of it.
For that, you will need weapons. Allow me to offer you my own longsword and bow. A man should be able to defend his loved ones properly.
I like you, Duncan. I like you.
Then your path is set. I pray the Maker looks on it with favor.
You're all insane! The guards will burn our homes down around us!
Enough, Elva. You've had your say. They shall try. For their own honor and the honor of the women, we must trust in the Maker.
I'll make sure the way is clear. When you're ready, meet me at the alienage gate.
Will do. Oh, we got a level. That's good. Good timing, too. So we have a lot of cunning. Maybe we get some more dexterity and a bit of strength, right? I like this. Looks. Ooh, specialization. Assassin. Assassin's cool. Bard. Also cool. Ranger. Rangers have an affinity for exploit every advantage. Ooh, wild beasts. I like that. Duelists are deadly combatants who prefer light armor strike. Perfect. Ooh, they all sound very good. I wonder when I get them. Let's go with stealing. I have a feeling I can use that more often for now. And sneak seems like a good idea at this point. Cool. I am a literal rogue. Honestly, let's save really quick. Elfman. Hey, Elfman. How about you give me some of your stuff? That's so mean. No. So, I wouldn't recommend this, actually, because it's a bit mean. On the other hand, you know, we need all the help we can get, and these guys aren't going into the castle, so they don't need the money to bribe anyone, so let's just, you know, let's steal a little bit. I'm the pickpocket master and I steal all your shit, and you can do anything because this is a video game. Stealing all your shit. The thing is, I get a lot of elf fruit, and elf fruit is obviously fine.
Of course.
I am a rogue. Coming after my mother.
I can't do that.
Okay, he has literally nothing to steal. That's depressing, honestly. Wonder what happens if I mess it up. Metal shard. Sounds like a plan. I'm sure I can steal from Duncan though. I will try though. Obviously I will try. There's nothing I wouldn't do at this point. Also, he might be a problem. Let's see. Nothing to steal. Passing. Totally try it. Why not? Oh, nothing to steal. Can we steal his sword? He gave us his dagger and his bow, but you know, let's steal his sword anyway. I'm looking her in the face as I'm stealing. These people are not very observant, I think.
Of course.
Well, that's fine, let's save. That was a very successful stealing session. Let's keep moving. Oh, my dad.
My son. I don't know what to say.
Wish me luck.
May the Maker guide your heart and hand.
Thank you. There are some good guys here. That is, again, the wrong wall. Why do I keep doing this? It's a very confusing layout. There's a door, you know, and then there's a corner. And I'm actually ran into... See, it's very confusing in here. It's a very confusing alien. Just planned, of course, so we can't actually attack. Obviously.
You made it. I sent word ahead to get the servants' entrance unlocked. Are you ready to go?
Should we find
I've got some things. You can change on the way.